Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Saturday. How's everyone doing? Hopefully doing well. All right. Let's see. Okay. Done donging. But, yeah. I would say it's a nice quiet Saturday here. Aside from the usual life chores that nobody needs to hear about because everybody does them. Alright. Horse is still safe. And, well, Zahra has some work to do. Because there are Oblivion gates everywhere. But particularly one right outside Leyawiin. Hello, Nordic. Are you finally going into some dungeons and gates? Yes, I am going into some dungeons and gates. Now, let's see. I know we have one there. I thought we had another one over this way. Yep, right there. So we'll start with that one. That looks like either an ice or lightning elemental. Dragons and Gates sounds like a cool tabletop RPG. It probably would be. No lie. All right. There we go. That's what I figured that was. A storm atronach. You get the chest on the camp island yet? Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. After I killed a couple of, mobs there. Some bandits. I can't remember. Honestly, they're probably not super great. But that's no matter because we got the good stuff on the ship, including like 900 gold. So she's sitting pretty right now. She's got like 7,000 gold on her. And now that she's done upgrading that castle, well, she'll be able to use that for something else. All right, in we go. Once more into the breach. And this time I know I'm facing storm atronachs. And those things, Daedric, which I actually have a trophy of in the castle. So I actually have a trophy of one of these things now. Well, oh, that's right. We got those things to watch out for. I'll take the gold. Up. Storm atronach. And this actually might be a good time to swap rings. Fortify strength on self, resist disease on self. Resist shock on self. Since we have Storm Atronarchs, that's probably going to be our bigger concern. At least I'm thinking. Oh wow, look at that. Flawless Ruby. Woohoo! Potion of healing and a dispel spell. Alright. Ha! Oh, one of you guys. All right. Really? Eyes of Midnight. Night Eye on self. Well, I just popped in to say hello. I have a few things I want to do, and I can't do them sitting at the computer. I shall check back in a bit. All right, Nordic. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you later. If not, I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. Need healing. Whoa. Oh, I thought I saw one of you stinkers. Alright, so we have two doors. Door over there. And a door over there. And I don't think so, buddy. More broadhead arrows. Yeah, not worth anything. The mace, on the other hand, no, not worth anything either. You can keep your junk. Feel like I should go in here first. Nether tunnels. Ooh. Okay. Grand Soul Gem. Take that. Another Storm Atronarch. I think it's a good thing we put on that ring. What do you think? Good thing we had that ring to put on. Strong potion of dispel. I will take that. I hear growling. Ah, there it is. And another Storm Atronach up there. We could go get a drive-by says, hi, ho, happy Saturday, looking good. Well, hello to you too. Happy Saturday. You know what? We're gonna go kill it. Alright. Now, where does this lead? Oblivion Cave. Well, these places get creepier all the time, don't they? Ah! I think it's stuck because it's too big to get through that opening. I'm probably going to have to repair that armor before long. Huh, blunt has increased. That's right, axes are considered blunt, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Oh, and that's right. I actually switched out from the orc shield. Make sure there's nothing else in here that can attack us. So I've been using the orc shield, but in the chest at the foot of the bed in the castle, there was another shield. It is Lord Kelvin's Bulwark. Now, it had a little less armor rating than the orc shield, but what it has that the orc shield didn't have was a whole bunch of extra stats. So the shield has Fortify Health on self by 15 points, Fortify Endurance on self by 3 points, Fortify Block on self by 5 points. So I was like, well, yeah, I lose a couple points of armor rating, but I gain a whole lot of benefit. So, of course, we are using it now. That's it. That's the entirety of this cave. Boring. Boring. That is a boring cave. I think that's the entirety of this section. Okay, there's that. We opened that already. Okay, we've been there. Okay, how do we get out then? Apparently there's still another mob around here somewhere. I don't know if it means that thing. Oh no, it means that thing. Oh, that thing's down too. Molten Halls. This is where we were just at. Yeah, this is where we were just at. Which means that thing respawned. I think. Haha, I'm lost in here. Ah, Nordic would get a kick out of that. Oh, I got myself unlost. Woohoo! I don't know. Have y'all ever been through that where you found yourself lost in a spot? And you're like, you know, this is a really small spot. I shouldn't be getting this lost in it, but you do anyway. All right, what do we have? We have a Daedric. And one of those spider Daedra. How are we on weight? We're actually really good. Make absolutely sure we're healed. So somewhere around here should be another doorway to another area. The Rending Halls. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to have to go visit Martin after closing a couple of these. See if he has discovered anything useful. Die, would you? Thanks. Greater Convalescent. Restore health on target. That'll be useful for the horse, I think. Spell absorption. Oh, that was very polite of you to wait for me to finish up. Oh, I heard them. Where are they? The Dreaded Refuge. I love the names of these places. if we really find we need it, we do have a ring with poison resist on it too. Or Daedric teeth. Anything else? Oh, looks like just a couple more doors to probably the rending hall. No, the sigillum sanguine, or sanguis. Ah, I dropped you down there. He fell. Oh my god. How about you die? Thanks. Absorb minor magicka. Not really worth that much, but retaliation of spirit. Staff of burden. Summon Dremora. How are we doing weight-wise? Okay, still good. Superior detect life, 120 feet for 60 seconds. Nice. Anybody else up here that would like to come say hello at this point? That does not appear so. And there's the sigil. Old journeyman's retort. A mage's mace. And boom. That is another one down. And that's another transcendent sigil stone. That's one gate down. Out of, I have no clue how many there were around the castle. Or near the castle. Should probably head back to town for some repairs. And there's another one right over there. I knew there was more than one. That is the north gate. The northeast gate. Hello. Well, you're a pretty horse. Don't know who left you there.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
You tell me a different story every time.
Thank you, kind lady.
Oh, you're welcome. What can you tell me about Leyawiin?
Leyawiin stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay.
Not,
Blessings of Stendar upon you.
not anymore, lady. Not anymore. Now, we talked to the Fighters Guild, and in order to regain their favor and be unexpelled, we have to gather 10 bear hides. We have exactly 0 right now because we've been selling them. There's a house here for sale. Okay. Might be a nice little tiny base of operation away from the castle. We'll have to see about that.
Hi there.
Hello. Probably first should go to the inn, spend the exorbitant fee, but the room is also exorbitant, so it's worth it. Hello, lady.
Go ahead, please.
Can I have a room?
I have just the thing for you. A lovely suite on the second floor for only 40 gold a night. Quite a steal. Interested?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Of course you will. You'd be silly not to. It's just up the stairs there. Second floor, the east wing. All the comforts of home.
Now, I have to admit, they kind of screwed up the look of the Khajiit, but I was horribly distracted by the way the face moved. It was not very natural. And our room for the night. Like I said, well worth the 40 gold. Of course, we only need to sleep for a couple of hours right now. That way we can be sure that vendors are open. Hopefully, I will still have the room by the time I get done with the second gate. If I hurry up. Woohoo! Now it's a bit brighter out. Hello, Argonian. Bookseller. Isn't really who I want to talk to. The Mages Guild. Fighters Guild is over there. I know I've seen another vendor here, but I never can remember where. That's another guild type thing. You can run or jump a pretty fair distance now. That's the Blackwood Company Hall. Guess the bookseller it is.
I hope I can help.
Well, I'm...
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Here, you can have that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
You gave me 1 gold. Okay, so this mace. I was gonna say, it actually weighs a little less than the glass mace, but it also does one less damage. But it absorbs alchemy on strike, absorbs alteration on strike, absorbs conjuration on strike, and absorbs destruction on strike. That's kind of interesting. You can sell that.
A fine transaction.
Yep, certainly is. Retaliation of spirit. What's that do? Absorb magicka on strike. Yeah, we'll sell that. It weighs a ton. Anything else I feel like I can sell right off the bat here? The Daedric silk. The Daedra venom.
You got a great deal there.
I want to keep the Daedra teeth, but I might sell a couple of them just so I'm not overburdening myself. Journeyman's retort. That is for alchemy. We will hold on to that. Anything else? I should keep the void salts, but we'll sell a couple of them so we're not overburdening ourselves. Besides, we got a decent bit of coin for those. We want to keep the Clanfear claws, even though they weigh a ton.
I appreciate your business.
I appreciate you buying random stuff from me. Now, this Mage's Mace. I feel like I want to try that out. Okay, so this is the glass mace, the elven war axe, the silver war axe, the bow, the horse whistle, starlight, clairvoyant, and heal minor wounds. Right, I'm going to put the horse whistle on 8. And then I'm going to put the bow on 7. Put the 2 axes on 5 and 6. Which one was that? That was the elven. And now 4. I'm going to put the mage's mace. And speaking of weapons and armor, I have 2 repair hammers. Yeah, we do need to do some repairs. I'm definitely not going back into that gate like that. Oh, okay, we broke that. I doubt he has any repair hammers. Good day.
Let's do business.
Oh, no, if we're going to be doing business, dude, I doubt you have what I need. Yeah, I didn't think so. I see you have book 2 of the Argonian account, but I also have book 2 of the Argonian account. I need books 1 and 3. All right,
Take care.
Yep, you too. All right. I guess we are going to look for this, whatever blacksmith or weapon store is here. Because I cannot go back into the next gate with my gear looking that much of a mess. It says all the vendors are south of the church. We are south of the church. So we should find some more vendors this way somewhere. If we're lucky. Here.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, can you give me some directions, please?
What are you looking for?
I am... Tell me about the landmarks.
The castle's to the east, and the chapel near the west gate. Shops, guilds, and inns are south of the chapel, and some shops are by the north wall.
Some shops are by the north wall.
Farewell.
Thank you. So, hello. There's that guy that attacked me earlier. Singlor. Okay. Surprised somebody hasn't come in and nicked his clothes yet. Ah! Right there. There's a Nirnroot in here.
Hello there.
Have you seen how upset Shrava gets by all the dogs near her house?
I've heard
What
the dogs
is
that
it?
Jabari keeps.
I am Gil, Sergeant of Sharpshooters, Blackwood Company.
I've heard
Bye.
crazy.
Interesting. Bye.
Farewell.
Hi.
Maybe this isn't a shop.
Spoken to Margaret. She knows a lot about running a business and about alchemy.
She's a smart one. You could learn a lot from her.
Be seeing you.
Wait, who are you up here?
Go ahead, please. Take
Oh.
care.
Oh, I thought it was a shop. It apparently isn't. And I better leave before I get in trouble, because I really want that Nirnroot I keep hearing. But I imagine I would get in some trouble for it, so not worth it. Oh, this is the Blackwood Company Hall. I think that's the, they're the competitors to the Fighters Guild. Because the Fighters Guild is still relatively new. Okay, this is the North Wall. There's the church. That's the west gate. Now that's the north wall that we're heading toward. Five Claws Lodge. That's where we slept. Wait, the dividing line. Hello.
The dividing line between a live hero and a dead one is a sharp sword. Get the best you can afford from Tanzius. Because you don't want to be on the dead guy side of the line, do you?
No, I don't.
Let's do business.
Yes, let's indeed do business. So you only have weapons. You do have repair hammers, though. I will take 5 of them. And you only deal in swords Oh, you got an axe here, but it's way too expensive. But mainly you deal in swords.
I appreciate your business.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you having the repair hammers I needed. Hmm. Oh, we broke them all. But we got everything repaired. And we're still here.
What do you want?
I need a couple more of those hammers.
Business. Thank you for your business.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Now, we came in at the northeast gate, if I remember. So, that should be over this way. Well, with everything repaired and a new weapon to try out, I think we are ready to head back out once more. Because these Oblivion gates, well, they're now about to shut themselves. Whoa! Help if I'm not tinkering with my mouth while I'm trying to move. You ever done that? You're like, oh look, I need to move that cord out of the way. And then, phew, you're off somewhere else. Oh, somebody's horse died here. Oh, that was probably that horse that was by the gate. It wandered over here and got killed. Now I feel bad. And a city watch guy. Sorry, dude. Y'all got overrun. And it was probably this thing. Oh, you stinker. Okay, so after a certain point, the mace runs out of charges. Let's see, how bad are we off? Willpower, agility, and speed are all down. Alright. We go head up the cathedral. You do realize that one of yours died out there?
What seems to be the problem? Guard stays inside the city walls for the duration of the crisis. Count Kero's orders. We're not going to risk another Kvatch here.
But
Well, one of your guards is laying dead by that gate. I don't see how you're staying inside the walls. Okay. Cathedral is right there. All right. We are cured. I wouldn't have done it except that the gate was right there and the cathedral right there, which made it really convenient. And that saves any potions I have for when I'm in Oblivion. Guess it doesn't matter which one I... How can I help you? You can't. I'm passing through. Thanks. Of course, if you really want to, you can come along with me. But I doubt he would want to. And I certainly wouldn't blame him. Once more, unto the breach. Oh, look, right off the bat, Flame Atronach. And another horse in here. Another paint horse. Alright, what do we have here? Well, we're definitely not going that way. First jump we could do, the second, not so much. Nether tunnels. Whoa! Sneak up on me like that. Shame on you. You know, this game would be great co-op. Think of all the fun stuff you could role play. You have someone being the paladin of the group, someone being a mage. Someone being that one guy who does a lot of DPS, but it doesn't wait for the tank to aggro anything. So they end up getting half the party wiped. Oh, I hate when you do that. There's a door. Okay. To an Oblivion cave. Strong potion of sorcery and a weak potion of healing. Speaking of healing. That clan fear had a gold on it. Probably on something at 8. Another one of you. Dagger of Freezing. Frost damage on strike. If I was on a character that used daggers, that would be great. That leads us back that way. Okay, that just goes in a big loop. Ah, but we missed a couple of pods here. I think we've already made up what we spent on repair hammers. There's that. There's that. We went this way. There's that. Okay. Yep, I'm lost again. How many times is that now? I haven't even kept count. And I thought for certain down here somewhere I had seen a door. But now I had to go look at everything. The hate tunnels. That sounds lovely. Hey. I feel like we've been in here already. We have been in here already. I get the feeling we're gonna have to come back through this all over again. So, whoa. I'm on fire. Dude, I'm on fire. Hey, where'd you come? Bailey! I did not summon you! Oh my god. Bailey's here. He is gonna get knocked out so many times. This is absolutely the worst place for you to be, dog. Absolutely the worst place for you to be, doggo. Hold on. I kind of figured. Yes, I know the pet is hungry. Pet is now full. Good. Out. Taking your good sweet time, aren't you, dog? Sitting here worried about you dying in here, and you're just traipsing through the place like the scratch planes, huh? I don't think I saw this one. No, I've been here. Because everything's dead and looted. All right, doggo. I know, you're all excited to be somewhere. Still trying to close this gate? I am back, by the way. Oh, I already closed that gate. I'm in a second one that was right by Leyawiin. Oblivion Cave. Really wish you hadn't come over here, Bailey. And I gotta sit here and worry about you dying. He's trying his darndest to help out, though. Door to Spindle Shrine. That's a new one. Oh boy, I bet you there's going to be a ton of the spindle plants and probably several spider Daedra. Bailey, move. No, nothing. Which kind of creeps me out even more. Oh, it's one of these with tower upon tower upon tower. All right. The Blood Well. Again, the names. All right, come on. Waste of Oblivion. And that is locked. And probably open somewhere else. He pants so loud. That's the cage master. That is a gate control. All right, down we go. We know that led out into the waste. I seriously doubt it's just one lever for the... It is! Okay. Which is absolutely what I was not expecting. All right. Which way shall we go? The tower portal. The blood well. You think the blood well? No, I think the tower portal. We've been in the blood well already. A couple of times. Y'all knocked out my dog. I am pissed at you now. Lightning bolt. Gold nugget. Lesser staff of burden. Major sever. Alright. You okay, dog? They keep targeting the dog. It's really kind of stupid. You would think the AI would attack the threat, which is the player, not the dog. I know. Or they'll attack the horse first. But it's never attacked the player first. Who would you call a weakling? Dire innervation. Alright, how are you? They do need to work on that mod a little. The Corridors of Dark Salvation. Good job, Bailey. You did an excellent job. That's one reason I don't care for mods unless they've been fully fleshed out. True, but at this point, you know, the game's new enough, or this version of the game is new enough, and they don't think they've had a chance to flesh out anything. No. No. Alright. I don't want any of that junk. Yeah, I know. Amazing, isn't it? I'm actually turning down stuff that's not worth a ton. The gore steeple. You're a learning Padawan.
Feed me, Lord. I can fall. That's okay, Lord.
Rage. Frenzy on target. Oh. On my belly? I don't think so. Oh, which one? No, but it was a claymore. Worth quite a bit. Essence of regret. How we weight wise? 436. $498. Oh, what you get for messing with my dog. The Sigillum Sanguis. All right. Poor Bailey. He tries so hard. He does try so hard. And he wasn't even supposed to be here, so I don't know how he got summoned here. Greater fortified fatigue and withering teeth. All right. Get out of here, Bailey. We have so many of these transcendent sigils at this point. I still don't know what to do with the sigils either. Except collect them.
Is there a problem, citizen?
What is wrong with your eyes? Oh my god, that is so creepy. So, we're not gonna, I don't think I can scroll in any closer. Jaws marathon tonight, awesome. But, the 3D modeling for the eyes is off. So his eyelids are also the inner portion of his eyes, which is absolutely nightmare inducing. I'm not gonna look at him anymore.
Orc named Mazoga says she's a knight. I doubt it. The Count wants it looked into. Why don't you talk to him? The Count appears for audiences in the county hall near the throne weekdays between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay.
Farewell.
Yeah, we're just going to avert our eyes and not look at that guy again. Because, like I said, very much nightmare inducing. That is 2 gates that we've closed right in this area. Oh, the painted horse I was worried that died didn't. That was a city guard's painted horse that died, along with the city guard, even though they were supposed to stay inside. We want... Did you play Oblivion or Skyrim? Yes. Oh, this is pretty. The town has its own little pond with a dock and everything. That's no help, Miss B. Boo, I say. Well, I mean, honestly, what do you want me to say? I think they're both great games. Now, if you're looking for a good story and more involved combat, I would say Oblivion. If you're just looking to go beat stuff up with slightly less involved story but fun, then Skyrim. But I would definitely say out of the 2, Oblivion is considerably more in-depth. Does that make sense? Alright, let's see if we still have this room for the night. It's been a lot of the years since I played Oblivion. Skyrim's main story is boring, and I get bored in that one easier. But see, I've barely followed along the main story so far. Oh, it was the other place I slept at, not this one. Honestly, hate the dumbed down mechanics of Skyrim. Like I said, Skyrim is definitely more of a go beat up the things and have fun type of game. And you don't have to think too hard about everything. Or go out and make your own adventure type of game and hey, you do the quests as you find them, even if sometimes you're getting absolutely annihilated by some quest that you shouldn't be doing because you're not high enough level. Right back at this pond. That light going on over there. Oh, it's just a port. Another pond. Oh, it's got a moat. Or it's got something resembling a moat. That's what that is. Guess I have to plug in the PS3 then. My guess is that you have decided upon Oblivion then. Wait. This is the place. Unless I decide to buy Oblivion on PS4. Well, I would see if it's gone on sale recently.
The common folk of Leyawiin recognize your valor, even if Count Terentius does not. What you need, friend?
Do I still have that room?
I have just the thing for you.
Oh, no, I don't.
A lovely suite on the second floor for only 40 gold a night. Quite a steal. Interested?
You think she would give me a discount after I closed 2 Oblivion gates right by their city?
Of course you will. You'd be silly not to. It's just up the stairs there. Second floor, the east wing. All the comforts of home. Bye.
Thank you. I've given her like 120 gold over the last few nights for this room. She is Khajiit. We know no discount but 5 finger. But it is a lovely room. I mean, you get a common area that's got a desk and a table. And I'm surprised you can't even touch the books. You'd think they would let you at least read them. But apparently you can't even do that. And then in here, you have a nice bedroom. Everything's clean. Everything's tidy. Now, we picked up a quest. Oh, and apparently I got expelled from the Fighters Guild. I don't know if you were here for that part. It seems that Count Marius Caro is concerned about an orc named Mazoga at Castle Leyawiin. This orc claims she is a knight. Perhaps Marius Caro would welcome my aid in finding out more about her. They say I killed a fellow fighter guild member. And the only thing I can think of was that very first quest where I went and delivered the weapons at the mine. I didn't. That's just it. So I went and delivered weapons to the mine. And then I helped them fight some goblins. I accidentally hit one of them. But he was very, very much alive and very, very much chasing me all over the place. And I managed to lose him before I got to town. Well, I thought I'd lost him. And when I went back out the next morning I was going along the road, I came across his body. So he had actually gotten himself killed in the course of chasing me around to try to kill me. It's either that or one of these Mythic Dawn guys that has been attacking me. It was also fire skilled. That's the only two things I could think of. In which case, there's no way I'm going to let Mythic Dawn beat on me, whether or not they're fire skilled. This must be Mazoga the Orc. Hi.
Are you the Count?
No. No.
Then go away.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Anstea Sandu, Castle Leyawiin's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Caro, in theory.
What can you tell me about Leyawiin?
Leyawiin has always been a melting pot of races and cultures. Of course, racial and cultural conflicts produce inefficiencies and confusion. I fear Lady Leyawiin and Ladara Mothril plan to push the minorities aside and establish a bland Imperial-dominated culture here in Leyawiin.
Okay. Yeah. So Nordic says you can get back in by speaking to the guild leader or wherever you were kicked out and do a quest and they let you back in. Yep, I do. I have a quest to deliver 10 bear skins.
Well met. Hello. They say a whole island with an inhuman...
Hello. Hello.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leyawiin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leyawiin.
What is it?
I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leyawiin.
Okay. Can you tell me about that house in town?
There happens to be a small home for sale in the middle of town. It's a quaint building, small but tidy.
I don't think I'm ready to buy yet.
Then stop wasting my time.
Oh, hush. What else can you tell me about Leyawiin?
I'm proud of my family's tradition of service and its people. We face many challenges, but God's willing, we shall prevail.
Okay.
Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
I better be rewarded well. How much gold do I have? I could afford that house.
How are you today?
Hi.
Are you the Count?
The Count sent me?
The Count? Then I can talk to you. I'm Mazoga.
Tell me about yourself, Mazoga.
Yes, I'm an orc. I was born under a rock and I have no parents, so I don't need a family name. I guess you don't know how to talk to a knight, so I'll teach you. Say, yes, Sir Mazoga.
Sir, you're a woman.
I'm a knight, so say sir. Say, yes, Sir Mazoga.
All right, I'll play along with your game. Yes, Sir Mazoga.
All right, then. Just don't forget.
So, what can you tell me about being a knight?
I'm a free knight. I don't have a lord. You got a problem with that?
No, Sir Mazoga.
All right, then. There's an Argonian named Weebamna in town. Go get him for me.
Who is Weebamnam and where is he?
Do you know where Weebamna is? I hear he's a hunter, knows all about the woods around here.
No, I don't.
Then go find him. Tell him I want to see him right now. I'll meet him here.
So you want me to find an Argonian? Wait. An orc just asked me to find an Argonian who happens to be a hunter.
How are you?
Hello there.
Yeah, she's very demanding. And the only reason I played along with her game was because, well, we need to find out information.
Questions? They say a whole island with an inhuman statue appeared near Bravil, as if the world wasn't crazy enough already.
Interesting.
They say that Oblivion gates have opened outside cities all across Tamriel. Oh, gods preserve us.
That's terrible.
Of course.
Farewell. Hello.
Hello. Don't mind me, I'm here to speak to, I'm assuming, your husband. Hello.
Weebamna, what do you want?
There is an orc named Azoga looking for you. She wishes to speak to you.
I see. So an orc named Mazoga wants to see me. And she expects me to come to her. I don't know her. I'd be smart to ignore her. But I never learned anything by being smart. And you seem to be a right skipper. So I guess I'll have to go see what this is about. Thank you.
Oh, well, that was a lot easier than I expected. Hello.
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter and Weebamna's partner. I hope he didn't bother you about the rat thing. He's gone totally rat cuckoo, I'm afraid.
What can you tell me about Leyawiin?
Maybe Weebamna told you how we got all the rats here in Leyawiin. It's not so bad. He's been killing them for months. Take care.
You see a fight brewing? What, between between him and the orc? Oh, but he waits for us. It's kind of weird to see the Khajiit and the Argonians walk just like men. I think they could have done a little better than that in the game. You know what I mean? They should be more animal-like. I mean, they're lizards and cats. They shouldn't walk fully upright like humans do. At least in Skyrim, my cat, or my Khajiit, walks a little cat-like. Well, they could walk like they did in Morrowind. Well, I mean, at least that would be a little more realistic. Maybe not quite so exaggerated, but closer to that than this. You know what I mean?
You want to speak to me?
Greetings.
You are
What
Weebamna?
exactly do you require
Yes.
of me?
I want to go to Fisherman's Rock. Where's that?
Fisherman's Rock is north of Leyawiin, about 6 hours' walk, on a point of land on the eastern shore of the Niben.
Take me there, now. I'm in a hurry.
Why?
That's my business.
Then if you won't tell me why, I won't take you anywhere.
Then to hell with you.
Weebamna spoke with Mazoga. Perhaps now Mazoga will tell me what's going on.
Greetings.
Weebamna won't take me to Fisherman's Rock.
You seem to be really used to getting your way, lady. What's going on with Fisherman's Rock?
Weebamna won't take me to Fisherman's Rock. You know where it is?
No?
The Argonian said Fisherman's Rock is north of Leyawiin, on a point of land on the east shore of the Niben. Take me there. Now.
Why?
This guy, Mogan's Windshifter, he camps at Fisherman's Rock. So you take me there, and I talk to him, and then we see what happens. You hear me? I talk to him first. No smashing in his teeth or chopping off his head. Understand?
Lady, I'm more of a knight than you are.
The Argonian says it's north of Leyawiin, about 6 hours' walk, on the east bank of the Niben. Let's get moving. Get
All right.
moving. I'm right behind you.
All right.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah. I'm definitely more of a knight than you are. Huh. She's even wearing the same armor. She's wearing the same armor I'm wearing. And she's talking to me like I'm her serf. I would, except I have just promised her to take her somewhere, and I'm actually terribly curious about this now myself. I want to see how this plays out. Although, this sounds like it's going to be quite the stroll. Where is Bailey? Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Do I need to... Yes, I absolutely do. Sorry, lady. We have to make a pit stop. She very well may be. In which case, we will have to deal with that when the time comes. Hello.
If it isn't the toast of Leyawiin, how can I help you?
The toast of Leyawiin, huh?
Best prices? Right here! At Gundala's Best Goods and Guarantees, never an unhappy customer, huge discounts to qualifying patrons.
Are you related to the guy that's running the shop in the Imperial City by any chance?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Alright, so... you can sell that, the Claymore. Dagger of Freezing. Not going to use it, so we'll sell it.
That's a fair deal.
Essence of Regret. Not going to use it. So we'll sell it. This Mage's Mace was kind of nice, although it does not have a ton of charges in it. It does, when it is charged, I can get Absorb Alchemy, Absorb Alteration, Absorb Conjuration, or Absorb Destruction on strike. 5 points for each one of them. Staff of Diminishing, we will sell that.
That seems a fair price.
And we can sell the Daedric Silk. And we can sell the Daedric Venom. We can sell that. And that. And that. We can sell half of those.
You drive a hard bargain.
We can sell that. And that.
That's a fair deal.
And that. Obviously, we're not selling the sigil stones. They don't weigh that much anyway.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh,
Take care.
What's new with you?
many Argonians.
All right, so
to Blackwood.
before we go out, we should probably do that whole thing that involves repairing stuff. Oh, we definitely needed some repairs.
Marsh. They disappear in
The land of the
Our armorer has increased to... Is that 68 or 60? I didn't really catch it.
Hi there.
Hello. What is my reputation? I'm kind of curious. My fame is now at 23. I have had 1 day in jail, and that day was for a quest. I had to get myself put in jail so I could talk to that guy that robbed the Imperial caravan. Or it was either his or his girlfriend's idea, who knows? They're both dead. Well, one's dead. She's dead, and he's in prison pretty much for the rest of his life. Oh, you danker. Yeah. The little one did. Her little summon did that. Alright, where'd the art go? Oh, she's like way over there still. Oh no, that's a guard that was trying to come help. Where'd the art go? Oh no, that's her. So the orc is slow and stupid? Who would have thought? I mean, she's definitely not... Excuse me? Well, I didn't think she'd have any trouble with that. At least she better not have any trouble with a crab, or else we have problems. Well, you're certainly bloodthirsty. Ooh. Ooh, that makes number 9. We need one more Nern root, and we'll have the 10 we need for that quest. Which I think is at Skingrad. I think we're going... Yeah. 6 hours, my butt. I have an earn route for sale. How much you got? I have about 9,000 gold on me. 7,000 of it's spoken for, though. You can have 1,000 of it. I've now found a total of 10 Nernroot. I should return to Sundarian and Skingrad so he can begin creating an elixir of exploration. You'd rather have 1,500? Sorry. You will get 1,000. And thank you for the Nernroot. All right, we're here. Are you coming up, lady? Mogan's Windshifter.
Remember me?
No, who are you?
I'm Zoga. You killed my friend Ravindra.
Oh boy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a lying bastard. You killed Ravindra, and now I'm going to kill you.
Mazoga spoke to Mogan's Windshifter, and then they started to fight. Mogan's has his gang with him, so Mazoga needs some help.
Do your worst. Not the best you can do. Ha! I'm just warming up.
At Fisherman's Rock, Mazoga got into a fight with 4 bandits. Now all 4 bandits are dead. Now I must report to Marius Caro.
I kept my oath. Mogan's Windshifter is dead. Mogan's Windshifter had a gang.
Ha!
Robbed and killed travelers. But Ravindra saw and told the guards. Mogan's got away. But first he killed Ravindra. My best friend, Ravindra. That day, I became a knight and swore a knight's oath. I searched a long time and asked everyone. Then I finally heard he was hiding at Fisherman's Rock. So now you know everything. You helped me, and I won't forget. Take what you want from the dead. I came to keep my oath, and now I'm done. When I saw my friend killed, I swore I'd be a true knight and right all wrongs. So now I gotta do some good deeds. I don't know much about being a knight, but I'm gonna learn. Say, you did me a good deed. You ought to be a real knight yourself.
All right. Thank you.
You're a pal.
Okay. As much of a pain as she was, it turns out she wasn't such a bad sword after all. No. We'll take those glass arrows. I will take that. Another one of those ebony bows. A glass battle axe, but it weighs a ton. Oh, an ebony dagger. We'll take that. Not that we're too terribly far away from town. What do y'all have in the bags? Gold. I'll take the ginkgo. None of that. That's true. Huh, you can even sleep here. Nah, thanks. Bunch of random bits and bobs. Well, before I pick anything else up, I should summon the horse first. Alright, we'll take the glass battle axe and the mithril curios. Another mithril curios. And another mithril curios. And it turns out we're not even overloaded. Where are we at on our weight? 500. I can take the greaves. Take the shield. Another ebony dagger. Yeah, I was kind of hoping they were wearing ebony, but they weren't. Keep hearing something I keep running into. Something clinky and metallic. Ah, hi, dog. How are you doing? Head is well fed. All right. I turn around and the dog's like right in my face. We're at 520. That's good enough. Come on. Well, this was a lot easier than I expected it to be. He said a 6-hour walk. That was hardly a 6-hour walk. Yeah. I have things to sell and some rewards from the count. Woohoo! Oh, shoot. Okay. You can't get up there. Can you swim? Very slowly. Oh my god, a horse can swim. Go figure. Huh. Yeah, Daedric floating in the water. They all float down here. You know, that reminds me of, don't ask me why, but it reminds me of the game American McGee's Alice. All right. Oh, you talking about it? Yeah. They all float down here.
Hi.
Talking about him hiding in the sewers, and I've read it. I have not watched it, no. And I read it a long, long, long time ago.
Have you seen a dart?
I hope I can help.
Funny how the con literally meant they float in the air and not the face first floating in the sewers. Right?
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
No, but I might interest you in a couple of things. You can take that off my hands.
Fair price.
That off my hands. And take one of these bows off my hands.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
And this lesser staff of burden.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've read Stephen King books. I've read The Stand. I've read Night Eye. I've read Eyes of the Dragon. I've read I think I said The Stand. Can't remember the name of the one with the vampires in it. Is that Salem's Lot? I've read Salem's Lot. And I've read at least one of his book of short stories that I remember included. Okay, yeah. Then I have read Salem's Lot. There was a book of short stories that included somebody going down into a basement full of rats. And the further down into the basements he went, the bigger the rats got. I don't know the name of it, but it was creepy AF. Oh, Rock the Stone. I discovered if you turn yourself invisible, the people who are attacking you like the guy will eventually stop. Oh, thank you. I did not know that. And thank you for the follow, GeoNY5US. Appreciate it. That is on the Rumble side, of course. Which I still
a good deal.
Have not figured out how to get sound alerts for, so I'm so sorry. I do try to pay attention to it, but when I'm trying not to get killed, it's a little harder to do. Alright, so that was a bunch of stuff sold. Rid of that.
A good price for a good customer.
Rid of that.
A good price for a good customer.
You wouldn't happen to have. Probably don't, nah. How about a good price for a neutral customer or bad customer? Oh, you know that's not going to happen, Arctic. Why are we still at that much weight? Oh, we have a glass battle axe. That's why. You can sell that.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
That looks better.
Tell your friends about me.
Okay.
Farewell.
She's ridiculous. I don't know what her problem with our...
We barely had any repairs to do from that. What's my repair skill at? 60, I think? Yeah, my armoring skill is at 60. Yeah, and I haven't trained it or anything. I've just gotten that by repairing stuff.
Hello.
How do you...
Hello. I do.
Please, go ahead.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Why are y'all following me? Oh, that's because the king and queen are the count's asleep. Well, heck. There she is.
Hello, friend. Thank you again for your help.
Oh, no problem. What do you know about Leyawiin?
I like Leyawiin. That count got you to help me. Damn nice, both of you. Think I'll stick around. Maybe do some good deeds here. You're a pal.
Oh, he's gonna love that news. Oh. All right. It's too late to talk to him. Because of course it is. I should have stopped at the bookstore and to see if... Oh no, I did stop at the bookstore when I sold the first time. He did not have books 1 or 3 of the Argonian account. Yeah, I started reading book 4 of it last night and realized that I was missing a whole lot of stuff. And I stopped until I can get the rest of it. I do not want to sleep at that inn. It is nasty. I'd rather spend the extra gold and sleep at the good one. So, is it off to expensive inn for the night? Wonder what their food special is. I don't know, but their room special is poppin'.
Thanks, Redguard. Good day.
Hi, you got that bed still?
I hope you enjoy your stay. Good day.
I still have the bed.
Game.
They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion gates. Do you think any of it is true?
Of course.
Farewell.
Oh. The random conversations. Okay. Let's slate. Oh! You would think they would be more holy crap about that. Yeah, I know. I was, well, tomorrow's... Oh, let me change. Let's put on some nice clothes to go visit the Count, shall we? Tainted Girl video. I don't want to, like, give a whole bunch away, but... Let's just say I went to the town for the first time in the game, and there's some hilarious conversation to be had. I don't know, it looks nice on her. It looks good on her. I like the colors. Actually, that's a prettier necklace. Yeah. It looks nice on her. The turquoise color looks off to you. I don't think it's supposed to be turquoise as much as it's supposed to be like a sea blue. Yeah, that's more of a sea blue color than a turquoise. That's like... No, it is a little more greenish than I thought. Not quite the same blue as my channel colors, but it goes with the kind of burgundy pinkish color, or actually I think that's supposed to be purple. Kind of a violet purple, pretty close to the channel color.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I don't know why she is glowing like that. That is... The heck? No, that's why I slept. It's 8 o'clock. Okay, I do not know what's going on with her. She looks like Storm now. But he's still not there. Heck. Hold on. There we go. That fixed it. Yeah, I know. It did look like she mutated, didn't it? And we can't go wandering around the castle, because then we'll get yelled at for trespass.
You look, ma'am.
Tell me any rumors.
They say a whole island with an inhuman statue appeared near Bravil. As if the world wasn't crazy enough already.
Really? Okay, that sounds interesting.
Goodbye.
Hello, Bailey. How's things going? Is fed and satisfied. Okay. And every time you check to make sure he's okay or interact with him like that, it says that the training is progressing. This is a nice, quiet little spot. I like a sitting room for people to wait for the count. Nice flowers. No, I'm not stealing it. I'm lucky that just hovering over something doesn't say, "You're stealing! In jail with you!" Had to take a sip of water. Tonight's flavor is orange mango from Sparkling Frost. They're like 60 cents a piece at Aldi's. So I only get to, drink about 4 of them a week. Because, But it's definitely a whole lot better than having soda. Because there's 0 sugar.
What is it?
My soda is 0 sugar as well. These are pretty tasty. I really do dig them. Okay. Phew. For a second there, I thought I'd sold Lord Kelvin's bulwark, and I was going to be mad. Can we go up there without getting in trouble? Ooh, pretty place. Yeah, well, we're not breaking into the Lord's private quarters. So people can come up here and sit and watch the proceedings. Well, that's not daunting at all. If you're somebody who's bringing a complaint to the count and half the city's up here watching you. You're hungry? Well, see, what was dinner tonight? Oh, yes, manicotti. Baked manicotti. So 2 baked manicotti and a piece of garlic bread. That was supper tonight.
Greetings to you.
Ah, he has arrived. Where's your garlic bread? At the grocery store.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot.
Okay. Sir?
I hope you've been successful.
Silly place for it to be. Well, it turns out she is a self-made knight, but she's a knight.
Have you learned why the orc is here?
To avenge a murdered friend.
Such vengeance is a noble deed. Leyawiin thanks you for your service, and I have a fitting reward for such noble deeds. I address my offer to you and your friend. Would you like to become knights errant?
What does that entail?
I have created a chivalric order of the White Stallion. Find and kill the leader of the Black Bow Bandits, the orc, named Black Brugo. If you succeed, I will bestow on both you and Mazoga the titles of Knights Errant of the White Stallion for your service to Leyawiin.
And where's this Black Brugo?
The outlaw, Black Brugo, is a menace to County Leyawiin. They call his marauders Black Bow Bandits because they use black bows. Find Black Brugo and execute him for his crimes, and I will make both you and your friend Mazoga knights errant of the White Stallion.
You say Black Brugo's kin to Brown Brugo. How shall we locate him?
In her shadowy past, your friend Mazoga might have had contacts with outlaws. Ask her.
Okay.
Remember, a knight's title shall be your reward.
Hello!
Should I perhaps wait on buying that house then? I may get it at a discount. Yeah, I think I will wait.
Hello, friend. Thank you again for your help.
Well, Mazoga, we've been made an offer.
I know Brugo. Long ago, back before I became Sir Mazoga. I split a share or two with Brugo.
Well, the Count has an offer.
Brugo's a jerk. He's got a hideout in a ruin called Telepi. Every night between midnight and 6 a.m., he stops there to pick up his take. We're pals, right? So we'll kill Black Brugo and be knights. I'll wait right here until you ask me to follow you.
Okay. I like your shield. Is that a ebony shield? I wonder. Okay, it looks like we have a new mission. And just when we were thought we'd be done in Leyawiin, the quests keep coming. And at some point, we have to go back to Skingrad and turn in those Nern roots for this explorer's potion. But for now, it is 8:20, and anytime now, Gus is going to be messaging me going, "Are we playing Valheim tonight?" And I will have to be, "Yes, let's go play some Valheim." So, let me finish off by thanking everybody who stopped by, starting with Nordic. Thank you so much for stopping in, Nordic, and for the conversation. Always happy to have you here. And hopefully you will be able to pop in tomorrow for more fun with Miss Zahra. Thank you to Drive By for hopping in and saying hi and letting me know everything looks good. Always appreciate you. Probably 8 p.m. tomorrow, since it's a Sunday and not a Gus night. Thank you to Rock the Stone on the Rumble side for popping in and for that bit of advice. I'll have to remember that in the future. That if I go invisible, people might, if I'm getting attacked, they'll stop. I did not know that was a thing. And thank you to DONY5US for the follow on the Rumble side. Appreciate it. You can't make it tomorrow, but I shall catch next time. All right. If you can't make it, maybe you can skim through the replay afterwards. But either way, still appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you whenever you make it next time. And for everybody who popped in and out or stuck around a little while and watched, thank you all. You are also appreciated. Next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. But tomorrow, we'll be continuing our adventures with Zahra, Desert Paladin. Tuesday and Thursday, we will be joining Thorman, my dwarf hunter in Lotro, as he heads back to Lou Brennan with news. After he deals with a couple of problems at the Rohirrim camp. And if you don't want to miss all that fun stuff, and you haven't already, and why haven't you? well, y'all know what to do. All those fun clicky things the websites want you to do. But, well, like I said, I have some game time to get ready for. Don't want to keep Gus waiting. So, once again, thank you. Appreciate you all. Have a great night.
What is it?
Have a spectacular Sunday. And until next time, bye for now.
You look like you've swung a mace or two in your time.
Sugar and sands, friend.